I'm Jason, the world is yours, and today we have a story about death metal band Vulvodynia have fired their lead vocalist after he tried to kill their drummer. The South African death metal band Vulvodynia have fired their long-time lead vocalist Duncan Bentley after he allegedly tried to kill the group's drummer, Tom Hughes. Hughes was apparently hospitalized with a broken nose, Vulvodynia added, as seen in the photos of the reported injuries they shared on social media. Last year, Vulvodynia performed in North America on a tour supporting Archsphere. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Vulvodynia, which included Bentley as their lead vocalist since 2014 inception, are named after Vulvodynia are named after a medical term for chronic pain or discomfort around the opening of the. Okay, I'm not going to say that because I'm not trying to get my channel demonetized. In a statement alongside the graphic photos on Sunday, Vulvodynia explained, due to recent events and reoccurring uncontrollable violence from Duncan Bentley, we can no longer have him, Duncan Bentley, in the band, the lead singer. They continued, this has been something we have been considering before this tour, but had to just continue to try our best because the financial losses would have been too devastating. Or to just, oh my goodness. Okay, let's not go to, okay, this is, yeah. So let's look at the photos. Look at this is just, look at the amount of blood on this floor. That's scary. Is he in jail? Like you see this? Oh my goodness. Do they go into this? What happened? Okay, let me see what happens. Let me see. Vulvodynia said that Bentley threatened and tried to kill our drummer Tom. Tom ended in hospital and sustained various injuries, including a badly broken nose. This is not the first time that Duncan attacked Tom and displayed this type of violence. Okay, hold on, we're getting somewhere here. It's been a recurring problem for a while. We thought it was alcohol related, but now we know it just is who he is. But Duncan Bentley. They added, we will be continuing our current tour without him. We're going to try to make plans to get some friends who are vocalists to help us out on the way and still bring you the best show possible. Now, the response from the person who got their nose broken, response from drummer Tom Hughes. Hughes issued a separate response on his personal Facebook page. Okay, this is what Hughes says. I'm doing better other than being in a little pain, and we just want to try to continue and make the best of this awful situation. Okay, this is where we want to really get into. He explained that he and Bentley were not in any sort of drunken brawl. We had an amazing night out with our friends after the show, and towards the end of the night, started noticing changes in Duncan's behavior, with him becoming erratic and unnecessarily mean about people and towards homeless people around him. So we got back to our hotel room, and I guess Tom asked him if he had been drinking at all, and he absolutely snapped. I literally said, Duncan, as a friend, I need to know if you've been drinking tonight, and he absolutely lost it. Okay, hold on. Wow. I mean, what? Like, they're not really going into details. I mean, what is that? I don't even know what's going on there. Hughes added, this is not the first time this has happened at all. Had to deal with a very similar situation in the Philippines just over a month ago when he was late for lobby call for our flight. And I went to his room to wake him up, and when I did, he snapped and attacked me, punching me multiple times, breaking my ribs. Where did that? So I don't know what's going on. This is a crazy story. I mean, I can't imagine. Like, this is, like, I'm surprised. I don't know. there's so much more in this story. I don't know if he's in jail. Where did this happen at? Let me see. Did it say where this happened? The South African band. Let me see. Recent events. Did they say where this happened? And I don't. Is this in America or are they on? It says that they had an incident a month ago in the Philippines. I don't really know. It just says that they were in a hospital. I mean, that they were in a hotel. It doesn't say where this happened. Were they after a show? No, it did say, right? It said, hold on, let me see. It did say something about, yeah, we had an amazing night out with friends after the show. And so I'm assuming they performed the night this happened. But yeah, but it is kind of interesting. It's very important to find out where this happened because you can't go like I don't know what country would allow someone to just get beaten up like this and go into the hospital with a broken nose. Where's the police involvement? Look at the blood on the floor. Is this a social media post? Is the hotel? Is there security? Was Duncan arrested? Where's Duncan? Why? What happened? Where Tom Hughes and Duncan got into something a month ago, where Duncan allegedly broke Tom Hughes' ribs. Like this is just crazy, and this is way too far. I guess we still have to kind of say allegedly at this point, but it's, in my opinion, Duncan Bentley needs to be locked up in prison, right? Like, at what point, is this a fist fight? Were they fighting? For the band to recognize that this has been a recurring issue. Has it been violence? They've been in the band since 2014, almost 10 years, there's just a lot of questions with this story. Not that I'm not believing Tom Hughes' story at all. It's just there's so many more questions in this story than we got answers. Was this after a show? What hotel room was it in? Was there anyone else around? Why would Duncan Hughes beat his drummer? Look at the amount of blood on the floor, right? Like he literally, when they say that he tried to kill Tom Hughes, is Tom Hughes pressing charges? Where is Duncan Bentley at right now? Where did this story happen at? Like if I went to a hotel and I checked into a hotel and we left that type of blood, police, security, your deposit, your credit card, you know what I'm saying? Like this is in a hotel room, This is just disgusting. We saw a story a few days ago where the Crazy Town team members or band members got into a simple kind of a physical altercation where one of the members were left with a pretty badly beat up face. And now we see this instant, where in this instance, this person, this lead singer, Duncan Bentley, beat, Tom Hughes to the point where Tom Hughes has a broken nose. He allegedly has a broken ribs. They said they're going to continue to, I don't know. This is just, I got to say it's disgusting. And in my opinion, Duncan Bentley needs to be locked up in a prison immediately, right? Like there shouldn't be any question about this. He needs to be charged with extremely serious crimes, right? This is not a fist fight, people get into arguments, a little bit of, pushing and shoving, hold me back, you know what I'm saying? That's someone may get slapped real quick, but look at this type of blood. This is a scene of, an attempted murder, right? Let's just be honest. That's a scene of attempted murder. And Duncan Bentley needs to be found by whatever police jurisdiction they're in, and he needs to be locked up immediately. Like this is extremely scary. Who knows what's going on with Tom Hughes? Hope Tom Hughes heals up soon, but Tom Hughes needs to press charges on Duncan Bentley immediately, just extremely immediately. But I'm Jason. The world is yours. Let me know your opinion of this story. A very, 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 very scary story to hear. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the $1 donation button, and please tune in to the next video on this channel. Thanks a million for watching.